you didn't see anything. You did not see a single thing, alright? Do we have an agreement on this? Do we have an agreement on this? The stream started perfectly fine. There was no muting anywhere. There was not this error that I've been doing for years now, where I just forget that the microphone isn't live and I start talking. Hey, at least this time, I caught it within like 5 seconds. So please give me that. Please give me that. Anyway, welcome everyone to a brand new stream where today we are returning back to Warframe. Now you may be wondering, why the hell are we returning back to Warframe again? Since like it was only like 2 or 3 streams back that we were in Warframe, and to that I say, well, it is because I haven't streamed all that much. I've been sick. So yeah, I'm trying to like cram into streams as much as I can. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have an Age of Empires 2 stream because I've been dying to get back to that game as well. But also, one of the big reasons I've been returning to Warframe, why I'm coming back today is because I have a very special mission. Last time we played the update of Warframe, like they had a brand new update thingy that came around that was called the Plains. No, it wasn't the Plains. It wasn't the Plains of Ireland. It was called the 5 Fates of Kome. See, I know my stuff. I'm beginning to learn my stuff. You guys are teaching me the stuff. It's working. It's working somewhat. But yeah, we were on that 5 Fates, which honestly was kind of not a great quest. It was kind of a shit quest because, let's face it, it was a Warframe quest where we could get the Warframe, but we didn't entirely get the Warframe because it wasn't entirely a quest. You came into the quest and it was like, oh, let's just do one mission, which is either going to be level 8 or level 108, and you got to defend for like 5 minutes. And now the quest is done. And that was it, which was honestly a little bit disappointing. Well, like let me be honest here. I'm just kind of saying like that's not really a quest. The quest is kind of like a beginning, middle, and end. This right here don't seem like a story to me at all. But Warframe said this is what you have, this is what you're gonna get, and then we have to deal with it. So yeah, that's what we did last week. And then during that time, because we were a little bit disillusioned with how little quest material there was, we were talking about whole heaps of topics. We were going everywhere. One of the things that we went to was like rolling ribbons for the windshield wiper. Why would we do that? No sane person would do that in the game. Only people who are just completely away from like the main line of Warframe, and I mean that's us right here. I mean, I haven't played this game all that seriously since 2018, 2019, so don't expect me to know all the meta. But one of the things that we also touched on was the Zenistar, and the Zenistar, you may be wondering, is a very important weapon to me. I think the second most important melee weapon in the game after Barra's Butt Plug 2. It stands right in between Barra's Butt Plug 1 and Barra's Butt Plug 2 as the best melee weapon in the game, just after the Butt Plug 2. It is quite good. Or it used to be quite good, because over the years they nerfed the Zenistar. One of the things that the Zenistar was really, really great at, it had this little disc, you could throw it, it would completely take over an entire area, and it would just lock it down for 2 minutes while you could just go off and like grab yourself a coffee, do whatever. I mean, Warframe just kind of plays itself already with like many things, but this was one of the things that really made it possible for the game to just play itself, no skill required, just do your own thing. So yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed that. I put a pretty good build on that I could just like go ahead and just enjoy myself during those years. But when I came back, one of the things that I discovered was that I could not throw the disc anymore. Now, what you guys pointed out to me was that, well, you know, the reason why that you can't throw the disc anymore is kind of because it's on a new button. It's on a new button. Mr. Old Man, it's no longer the button you're used to. It's on a new button. So luckily, even though I thought that my Zenistar was dead, it was not dead, and it was still very much alive, except for the duration was now shit. It was absolute shit. You would throw it, and it would just be gone again. So I assumed at the end of the stream is like, oh man, okay, it is somewhat alive again, but it's not useful, so it's pretty much dead for me. They killed it. It's a very tragic tale. However, then some people started to notice it. And they had some comments. So, given your comments about how the Zenistar may still be savable, how it may still be viable using new methods and new techniques that are invented in between the time that I've been away, I want to try and see if I can save it. That is the goal for today's stream. That is the goal for today. That's what I'm going to try and do. See if I can save my beloved Zenistar. And if that is possible within like the 2 hours of the stream, that would be great. And if it isn't, then I'm gonna be very sad. Actually, maybe you want me to be very sad. You know what? I'm gonna put in a clip. I'll show you the result at the end of the clip. It's gonna be like a 10-minute video or something. I don't know. I don't know how long it will take. And I'll put it in there, and everyone will know and see that that's how long it takes. That's what we'll do. All right. Now let us go and sit down right here with the most stunning transition of all. As you will know, like there is only one way that I can do this. There used to be another way. I used to have like a special transition and all sorts of things here to make me go around to do this, but I just kind of stopped caring, sort of. So you just gotta watch me. Rahab says a big L. I call it a big W. You know? Let us go talk about something here, eh? Let me go talk about the big W that I call not doing all that much. Because, oh boy, has last month been, whew, let me go talk about the magical thing of doing very, very little and not giving a fuck. Because last month has been such a, like, weird month. Or I say last month, actually it's been last week. Last week has been, like, such a weird bloody week. And let me explain to you what I mean. Over the last 9 years, I've been making videos. Ever since 2015, I started making videos on the website called YouTube, and I started out making very, very bad videos, which slowly over time I got better at, and as I improved, I felt my skills were at some point in time worthy of being held in good regard. And I was like, ooh, maybe people would like to watch them. And some of you did, and to some of you, I'm really, really grateful. Actually, I mean, all of you. All of you who watched those videos, I'm really, really grateful that you watched them. However, at a certain point in time, I started to wonder, there were certain creators out here who just sit down in their room and then they talk to the camera and they get like 5 million views. Yet I sit here, make a video for 2 whole weeks, and it gets like 10. What's going on there? And every single time I assumed that my problem was that I wasn't working hard enough. I was not making the most insane edits. I wasn't making the most insane hours on my videos. You know, like everyone is saying, like you gotta keep grinding and grinding and grinding and make the most hours on Twitch. Work into the night. Don't sleep. Don't do anything. Just work and work. And when you do that, when you work harder than everyone, you will make it. And that's something that I wholeheartedly believed in. For the longest time, I had this idea of like, oh, I gotta wake up early, work until late, and then go to sleep, and then wake up again and do it all over again. And yeah, I tried to make the most insane videos I could. For example, one of the videos that I actually did go ahead and make recently was, of course, the cycling special. This right here, this cycling special right here. If I go and take it right there, this right here took me 2 months to prepare, and then took me like a week to edit. And oh man, like it had me go outside to various places. It had me go and like record different things. If it wants to actually go ahead and play, there we go. You know, I went around different places. Took me a lot of time. Took me a lot of effort, and I really, really like this video. I think this is a very presentable video right here. And if you haven't seen it yet, maybe go watch it. Because, as you've seen right here, it's gotten 2,800 views, which I'm really, really glad with. That's amazing. That's really, really cool. However, over the last month, and specifically over the last week, I started posting up some clips. And what are clips? Clips are basically me just taking the stream that I'm streaming right now, and then just cutting it into pieces. And then just showing you the same thing again that you may have already seen if you were watching it live. Sorry if I just took away the magic from it. That's how it works. That's very literally how it works. However, I cut these up into small little clips and then take out the interesting parts of it, and then look what it has done. Look what it has done right here. You know, this right here is the Zenistar video that we're going to be talking about in a moment about this stream. 1.4k views, 1.7k views on the windshield wiper. We have like 300 views of me playing Black Myth Wukong. 100 views of me just ranting about perfectionism on my content, which is kind of the same topic as we're talking about right now. And what I'm realizing right here is that maybe the thing is not necessarily to work the hardest and make the most toughest product that you can in the most amount of time and then make that one brilliant thing and then watch it fail. Maybe it's just to like make a whole bunch of stuff as much as you can that is kind of good. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And if you look at the stats, actually, like, let me not pull that up. If you look right here at the stats, basically over the last month, if we go right here, this channel used to have about 5,000 views, and now it's almost 17,000. So, yeah, 12,000 views in a month. It's, I think, the most views I've ever gotten in a month on YouTube, which is getting pretty insane. So yeah, this has been going quite well. So yeah, when it comes to taking the L on lower content, on not doing as much, I think I'm taking quite a W here. I think I'm taking quite a W. Now, is that to say that you shouldn't put in any effort? I really don't know. I really don't know. I'll review that in like 3 months time, and then I'll give you my opinion on this. But I'm quite shocked. I'm quite surprised, and it's pretty much shaking me up. But what we're here for is not to just be talking about content and all that sort of stuff. We're here to talk about Warframe. We're here to talk about the game, and we're here to talk about the Zenistar right here, because that is the main attraction. Obviously, we're here to talk about the main attraction, which is the Zenistar. So, this right here was a video where I talked about the tragic tale of the Zenistar, where I thought you can throw it, and then you guys felt, hey, you can still throw it. And I was like, ooh, that's a pretty good. But, of course, you know, like, it died. What you can see right here in this video is that some people really liked it, and some people disliked it, because they disagree with me. They say it's not so tragic, because it can still be saved. So let us go take a look at the comments in a moment. So let us go take a look at the comments. So let us go take a look at these comments and see what these people have to say in methods that we could improve. Rahab says, I think the best takeaway is that you should have fun with it and don't stress. I think that is honestly, like, I think that's a good middle road. The thing that I found, like, let me jump off topic here for a moment on like the Zenistar stuff. Let me jump off my preaching horse, because at first I was like, hey, maybe I can make this a clip, but I'll probably not include that as a video, because honestly, like, I just talked about the perfectionism stuff. But the thing that I realized about this is, honestly, if I look at the content itself, I really enjoy the stuff that I put a lot of effort into, because I feel like that goes a lot longer. Like, I don't think that these videos right here, I don't think that this one right here of the Zenistar is going to get a lot more views, like, in a week from now or 2 weeks from now. But that's fine, you know, it's around its courts. However, the thing that I do really like about this is that I'm now making 4 videos a day. If I do a stream, there's like 4 videos a day I'm making. And last week I was sick, and normally when I'm sick, it just means there's just like no videos coming out at all. There's no streams, there's no videos, and that's really worrisome for me. However, now I just, like, there's been no breaking content, so like I do really enjoy that. So I think like a balance is good. I think a balance of that is like the perfect point that you're looking for, and then from that forward, like, we'll just have to see like how it goes forward. So yeah, it's been an interesting experiment. I never would have tried this. I never would have thought to do this, and yeah, I've been kind of really surprised. Like, right now, I think that this channel right here is my best performing channel at all, and like, this is the very first time that just out of me, like, I'm gonna pull the social blade. Like, I'm sorry, like, I just kind of want to share this. I just kind of want to share this. Like, I know we should get into Warframe, but I haven't even shown the game yet. But like, this right here has just been insane. Like, if you just look at the detailed, like, the detailed stuff right here, if you just look at like this right here, like, this is kind of wild. Like, I've only had this on Twitch when Warframe raided me, and now I've just done this by just like posting videos, and it's like, it's kind of wild. Not only this dip right here only happened because I didn't post anything during TwitchCon, so I need to get a shot caller to get you on, keep you on track. Dang it, Rahab. You know, yeah, you're right. You should keep the stream on track, but not by hurting me. That's not the type of stream we're in for here, are we? Is that what we're in for here? No. Twitch will never allow that. Twitch will never allow that. They just updated their policies and stuff on different things. Actually, you guys hear this? Let's actually, I'm mad. I kind of want to talk about this. We're getting off track again. Let's do this. So, one of the things that Twitch recently came out with is like a new policy. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go talk about this really briefly. Yeah, Twitch recently came out with a brand new policy because Twitch has been a little bit too lewd. Twitch has not liked how some people are very scantily clad. You know, like, they're showing a bit of skin. They're showing a bit of a lot of skin when they're on camera, because guess what? Attractive people with attractive bodies showing their attractive bodies do sell very well. People like to watch that. surprisingly enough, they actually do like to watch that. And yeah, that's been a big ongoing problem on Twitch because Twitch seems as a problem. Unlike, I mean, like YouTube also doesn't quite like having some nudity on it unless you say it's educational. And if your nudity is educational, you can go all the way. You can go all the way. Like seriously, you should go and look up like nude educational videos on YouTube if you feel like, and then and everyone is fine with it, right? Like don't do it when you're not fine with it or people around you are not fine with it. But there's some sensation on YouTube that's totally fine because it's educational. On Twitch, they don't like anything that's suggestive because they really want to keep it to the PG-13. They want to keep it very much family-friendly because what if kids may be watching this? And I do think that that is one of the things that is kind of like weird about this. You know, like you have this part of Twitch where people are using Twitch as a vehicle to sell their OnlyFans. And a lot of people will probably be young. Let me put it that way. However, Twitch has always been like kind of been at a struggle at this, trying to like find the correct guidelines. And now they've come around and said like, listen, we found something. We're updating our guidelines and we're saying you cannot be in a swimsuit if you're not at a pool. They were like, we're really smart in this one, you know? Because, you know, they're saying like you gotta wear attire that's fitting to the setting you're in. Now, obviously, everyone's gonna be in their room, which makes no bloody sense. Because like there you can wear whatever, but right, they're like, you know, like if you're doing something professional, you gotta look professional. If you're doing a trash ass stream that's going everywhere, you gotta look like this, right? Like I'm not hosting the game show right now. I'm not hosting like something like you look at me, you already know exactly what you're in for, and you shouldn't be surprised. However, the thing that they were like is like, yeah, you know, you can only be in a swimsuit if you're at a beach or at a pool. So there needs to be a pool. They forgot though that, you know, you can just like take it like make a small inflatable little pool. There doesn't even need to be any water in it. Throw it in the background somewhere. Look, there's a pool. Now you can be in a swimsuit. Yeah. So I think Twitch back to the drawing board for that one. I'm very, very curious to see what's going to happen next because honestly, as much as I really enjoy like speaking with the people on Twitch, and I do really believe that they care about their platform, and there are some really good, hardworking people at that. I do also think it's very, very funny to see whenever you guys change the community guidelines and then see whatever happens around it and how people find their ways around it. Especially when we've seen over the last couple of years when we saw, for instance, that they just allowed full-on nudity in the just chatting tab. As long as you drew it, it was totally fine. Man, that was an entire blast. Where basically, like on one day they just said, well, you know, how about no censorship? If you draw something that's nude, you're totally fine. That wasn't abused within like the first hour at all. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And then of course we had the times when people were like using bars to cover up certain things, and that got really weird though. So you know, like Twitch is it's interesting sometimes. So I don't often know what their policies are, but I do have the own policies. And how did we even get here? Rahab, you got us off track again. The largest age group on Twitch is probably between 25 and 35. That's actually like, as far as I look at my statistics, that's probably what it's like. However, let me put it this way. When you made your account on the internet, when you were a little kid, did you put in your actual birth age? If you said yes to that, are you always lying on questions? Because I sure as hell didn't, and I'm pretty sure that I still don't do it if you saw my last Among Us video, so yeah. So when are you gonna get the inflatable pool? Dang it, Rahab. Kids can fuck up. Also, the mature stream option exists for a reason. Yeah, I mean, of course, but a lot of these people don't do the mature stream, I think, because like the mature stream like scares fears away. Anyway, enough of this topic. Let us go down into this thing right here, because that is I actually do want to get to the game, because honestly I have on a bit of a time schedule. I have to be somewhere in 2 hours, so yeah, I'm still not a streamer's brother. True. I mean, I prepared a video about there's a clip coming up tomorrow about you know, watching yourself online. That sounds weird. Anyway, let's move on here. Woo. All right, so If you guys didn't catch the opening, what we're doing right here is we're trying to see if we can revive the Zenistar. Right here, I made a video on the Postma Streams channel where I talked about how the Zenistar is a very tragic weapon. This weapon right here used to be one of my most used weapons, as you can see right here. The Dragon Icon is the most used weapon, which is, it's fine, but I don't really have much attachment to it other than like, oh, that's kind of cool, that's nostalgic, I want to put it on my wall, like you do with every single Japanese blade. Like, the only role that they have nowadays is to be put in the wall and be like, oh my god, that looks nice. Other than that, like, I really, really love, like, the Bear's Butt Plug 2, which I think is the best weapon in the game. Made a really good video about it. Really like that weapon. Very cool. But then you have the Zenistar, which had this little disc that you could throw. Fantastic weapon. I thought they nerfed it because it was probably too powerful, and I couldn't throw the disc anymore. Then people told me, like, hey, you know, maybe you should press a button. And lo and behold, what happened was, all of a sudden, I could go ahead and throw it again. Look at that. And I was really, really surprised that I could throw that weapon again. It was like, it was an amazing feeling. It was very, very happy. But then, one thing I discovered as I tried to use it in a mission was that if you would throw it right here, right there, it would only last like 10 seconds. And I don't want to have my weapons last as long as I do. Like, seriously, it is ridiculous. Like, 10 seconds, man. Like, you can't do shit with that. So, what I felt is, like, we should probably, like it's dead. I felt it was dead. It was done and over. It was still a tragic tale. But the people in the comments, they disagreed with me. So, let's go take a look at the comments. Pixel says, hey, you know what? You're probably right. Some of the mods released recently could be a pretty big deal for the Zeni, especially the initial combo. Yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, that's what we're trying to do right now. I've had some suggestions in the comments right here to see what we should look for, because honestly my knowledge is back from like 2018, 2019, so I'm gonna have to refresh myself a little bit as to like what the hell's going on in this game. And if you guys have some suggestions of your own, I'm more than happy to try it out. So let's see what the comments say. So let us see what the comments say on this video right here. We have, of course, we have about 31 comments. There's also people who don't really understand what exactly is going on within this video, or what my experience is. But you know, that always happens. One thing that I thought was really cool is like you have Mind the Nerd right here, who like you can see has like like he has the. let me show this. Let me show this. I don't know how I can show this actually, because like I want these comments to be readable. Can I hide the chat? I have to be able to hide the chat right now. Hold on, just a second. How do I do this? Because otherwise you guys can't read the comments. I'm just gonna move the chat right over there. There we go. Perfect. Pixel says, if I recall correctly, the duration is based on the build combo, so you don't have to build it up. Ooh, that sounds very promising. That sounds very, very promising. I'm gonna go read the comments first, and then we're gonna go into the game. We're gonna try this out. All right, so let's go take a look at what the experts in the comments have to say. Now, as always, there's going to be some comments in here with people who don't really understand, like, where I'm at in this game, and that I'm not entirely at the meta yet, and that's also, like, not the main game that I'm playing. It's one of many, and I'm enjoying it, but I also don't know everything about it. I'm not omniscient. So, at the same time, though, there was a lot of really cool people in the comments. Like, one of the coolest people I thought was in the comments right here was Mind the Nerd, who, you can see, have a real lifetime reaction to this video. Like you see like the what, no, because the Zenistar died, right? And then like like right here the next comment is like, oh, okay, it's still there. Literally my experience as well. I love it, man. I really love it. They have people talking about, like, you know, the massive sword bug, that of course, like, you have the big skin in the game, which I love that Warframe keeps these things around. I wish it kept more things around, to be honest. But hey, you know, let's see. So, furthermore, also this channel just reached 100 subscribers, and script right here was the 100 sub right here. I'm glad if you guys subscribe to one of my channels. Feel free to like leave a comment and tell me like what number of subscription you are, because then I know. And maybe if I become like Mr. Beast and I want to give away like a Lamborghini to like, actually no, let me not do that, because otherwise I'm breaking like pricing laws already, or lottery laws. But let me know which number you are, because it's kind of cool. It would be kind of cool if you still remember it, or if you click on it. But anyway, I'm already screwing this up. But anyway, let me go and take a look right here as to what people say. So, let's look for some real good comments though. So we have Bartufi right here. It says, well, so I was about to say, didn't it make it more busted because it uses heavy attack modifiers to release an AoE effect that lingers. So grab Tennokai or heavy attack efficiency and toss it onto the map to lay hate. So I gotta look into Tennokai, because that's something I haven't really looked into at all. We gotta look into the heavy attack efficiency. and see if I can use that. So that's something to keep in mind. Pixel just said that right now it seems like the Zenistar is like the duration is based on the combo stuff, like the combo count, and there's mods that up the initial combo count, which I think we also saw last time in the Riven review or the Riven rolling, where basically we got like so many initial combo, where I was like, why the hell do you need to count a combo? But this right here could actually be useful, so let's look it up. And then let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, right here we also have Celta right here. Who said so the disc duration scales off of combo count. Yep, that's what we were just talking about. Running Corrupt Charge for increased initial combo puts it close to the old duration. Ooh, Corrupt Charge. Corrupt Charge will be the mod that we're going to have to look out for. So let me go take a look at Corrupt Charge on the wiki. Corrupt Charge, Warframe wiki. This right here says, ooh, plus 30 initial combo, minus 50% combo duration. I mean, we don't care about the combo itself. We care about, like, the combo count, I think, when we throw the disc. So that will be a good one. Where can we get that? Where can we get that? It is tradable. Okay, so I could just go to the market and trade that. That would be nice. And otherwise, where does it drop? It drops on the Oregon Derelict Fault. Right. Right. That is a long time ago. We're going to have to go to the Oregon Derelict. Which I think is gone, though. Let's see. I think the Oregon Derelict died into Deimos. So you have the Cambodian Drift. What was the Cambodian? Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Wait, it's any mission node on Deimos. So basically, it's just like the regular mission nodes, except for like the special ones, which are assassination, and assassination. Defense. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, so we can go look for that. I think that's what we should do. Go look for some Corrupt Charge. Other than that, we have, but yeah, before we do that, let me finish up the combo. So running Corrupt Charge for initial combo puts it close to the old duration, but also if you get like a 12 times multiplier, it's 80 seconds, I think. Cooler Foe is a fantastic option to use with it, I found. Ooh, so that's what we're going to try and find out. So let us go into the game right here, because, oh man, it's been a long time since we've actually gone ahead and, and looked at the game right now. So let me bring the sound right here into it. Is there any sound here? Is there any sound here to the game? Hold on. I think what I've done is I've actually like put the volume all the way down. There we go. Much better. Boom. Perfect. Ah, boy. Feels good to be in the game again. Faboji is already here saying soup. Well, welcome to soup. Also, I got to fix the chat, so I should probably go press that right there, and the chat should go fix itself. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, how long has it been since we started the stream? Half an hour. Only in the stream right now. We're only in the game right now. That sounds perfect. All right, so first of all, let me go and see if we have Corrupt Charge in our mods right here. Maybe I already have it. Maybe it's been a mod that's been around for a really, really long time and I already have it. Like, I mean, Cleanse the Murmur. Yeah, no, Murmur is like a new faction right now? Oh, I didn't know that. You live and you learn, hey? So, Corrupt Charge. Hey, guess what? I already have it. So, now, we've go... There we go. I already have it. So, yeah, that was a big-ass farm. We went to the Oregon Derelict, and we got 3 copies of it. I mean, just off screen, you know, I just got it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is going so well.
I understand if you have to sell mods. Maybe Ordis will meet a similar fate someday.
If you keep interrupting me like that, you will. All right, so then, let me go and try out and see what we have here on the Zenistar. Zenistar, bring me your glory. Also, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing good. I did want to set up the stream here a little bit, but I also don't want it to be like an entire like monologue thing right here. So that's something I know I have to watch out for. But yeah, let me go in here and click on upgrade. Upgrade. So this right here is the build that I have on this right here. So, all right. Now let's go take a look at the build that we have right here and then see where we can change things around and move things around and also just see what it did. What we find right here is we have the Zenistar, which has a unique trait of being the Zenistar. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I mean, for a new player, this makes no bloody sense. Why is the unique trait of the Zenistar the Zenistar? Anyway, a heavy attack shoots a floating disc dealing heat damage in a 4-meter radius. This lasts for 10 seconds, increased by combo multiplier. There we go. That is what we were looking for. So I believe that last time, it used to be different. So we have like the status mods right here to increase our status, because if we look at our stats right here, we see that it has a pretty decent status. I mean, like 66%. It's not the most high status that we've seen, but it's not. It's better than like the 10% crit chance. Also, look at the Riven disposition. 4 out of 5. Oh, I would have to find a Riven for it. Do I have one? I got a whole bunch of melee Rivens. Maybe one is a Zenistar. What are the chances? Tribal, how's it going? Alright, I'll try the option. I can always try the option later. Let's first take a look at what we have right here. We have a pretty good Riven disposition. But yeah, we have Rendering Crane, basically just like the mod that gives me more mod capacity. We have our status good jiggles. Then we have right here, we had Condition Overload, so like extra melee damage for each status type being afflicted. We had extra toxin damage, so make sure that we have more viral over there. So like we went for fire radiation. We have Prime Pressure Point, of course, that needs to be on there. We have crit damage and heavy attack wind-up speed. And I think the attack speed and range. I think that it was based on attack speed. If I see that. I'm in ad hell at the moment. Oh no! What can we do? What can we do to rescue? Do we just have to hold? Do we just have to wait? Tribal's in the middle of ads. I can't control ads on Twitch. Hold on, let us go. Let's just go sit. Let's go sit. Everyone be quiet. Nothing's happening right now. Nothing's going on. Tribal's back. Tribal's back. Yay! There's no more hell here. Yay! Oh shit, the hell's back. Turn it off. Turn it off. I escaped. Welcome back, Tribal. Welcome. I'm so sorry you had to sit for that. But yeah, welcome to Warframe, where we're looking at the Zenistar build, and right here. We're looking at how to extend the duration. So the thing that I'm thinking here is that I do really like the range. I want to keep the range on this. I also think that I really like the extra damage. The only thing that I may change around for like the corrupt charge, maybe the crit damage, but then again the heavy wind-up attack speed is quite nice. I'm thinking maybe the Prime Fury, because I don't need any attack speed when I'm just spinning the disc. Like I don't really intend to move the weapon around at all. So I'm thinking I'm taking off Prime Fury and I'm going to throw in corrupt charge on there, and then we'll see what's going to happen. Actually, I mean, we don't. Do we need like a test thing? Like, do we tell him? Tell what, Tribal? What do you need to tell me? What's going on? I'm afraid. Is it something on my build? Is it something on my face? Is it something on the stream? Is my mic muted again? Oh, now you got me worried. Oh man, I gotta be professional. Duration is based on combo count. Yeah. Actually, I learned about that. I learned about that. Look, I had Piranha right up here in the comments say, right here, since it's based on combo count, and then I went right here, and we have people in the comments here tell me it's based on combo count. So I'm looking to put in corrupt charge. This right here was the baseline. So I'm glad it's that. But thank you for telling me. So like I have a mod right here that I'm excited to start using. So I don't think we need to run a baseline, because last time we did like the mission and it lasted for 10 seconds, and we could all see that it lasted for 10 seconds. So anything over 10 seconds is better than baseline. So I'm gonna take off Prime Fury right here, and then we're gonna go look for corrupt charge. There we go. Corrupt charge is going to go on there. Now we're going to have to go and build it up. Now what we have is we have plus 30 initial combo. We have minus 50% combo duration, which is fine. And let's just go try this. And Tribal is back in hell. How does that happen? You were just in it. Twitch, what are you doing? Oh my. Anyway, let us go and try this out. Let's go and try this out. I should actually go to a thing right here on Earth. Strata Relay. Strata 69. I'm proud of you guys. And then let's see if we can make this happen. Yeah, if it's really bad, Tribal, you could always try YouTube. I'm so sorry, like, I don't know why Twitch all of a sudden is, like, acting that way. Has anyone else been, like, caught in, like, ad hell, as Tribal is saying? Like, I know that Twitch is, like, trying to push it more, but it's fine. If it's really bad, then you can't watch the stream. what we're supposed to do. All right, here we go. Samaras. There we go. Let's do this. Testing ground. All right, here we are on the testing ground. Man, last time we were here, I learned that my Zenistar still lived. Last week, I learned that your disc was still alive. This week, hopefully I'll learn that your disc is useful. So, let's see what's gonna happen. That is 20 seconds! We doubled it! We bloody doubled it! Honestly, this is, if I didn't know about the Zenistar being the Zenistar, I would say this is pretty damn good. Because I can toss it down here. I can grab Ballast Bogag, just go and like shoot around here. Go be like, oh man, I'm doing so much hallway things. I'm grabbing all the glyphs right here. I'm grabbing all the Requiem relics from like the Requiem mods, from the Requiem things, from the Kuvalichers right here that you have to grab for the defense mission, the Plains of Wolves. And I come back, and then there I have my disc again, and I can save the defense historian. It can be somewhat useful. However, it used to be way better. Can we make it way better? I want to see that go over a minute. Now we know that initial combo duration works. How else can we exploit this? Any ideas? Any ideas as to how the hell we can exploit this even more? Also, Alice Veros, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. Let's go and see what we can do with the Zenistar. But yeah. Treble says, they want me to go to Coles and Cracker Barrel, but we don't have either where I live. The fun part about that is that, like, I was like, Coles. It's like, is that like a... Coles, is that like the comb? Is that like a Warframe thing? And I was Cracker Barrel. I was like, Cracker Barrel. I sort of remember that, because I remember the very first time I heard something about a Cracker Barrel. I was like, man, that sounds like the most American thing I've ever heard. I don't know what it is, but I know it's something in America because it sounds so bloody damn American. What's a Cracker Barrel? What is it? Because if there's something that sounds somewhat American, that's it. Would be cool if Saku could pause the Seni timer. Oh yeah. Saku. Let's see. Do I have him? Like, I had him on Xbox, but I don't know if I actually have him on here. Cracker Barrel is a cheese? What? Cracker Barrel is an actual cheese? I gotta try it. I mean, like, I'm wearing the collar of cheese. I quite like myself my cheeses. I mean, I'm Dutch. But it's a cheese! Holy shit, hold on, I gotta look this up. Hold on, wait, first of all... Ugh. Let me make sure that I look it up safely. Yeah, no, it's alright. It's an old country store. And it probably has got some cheeses. Man, next time I'm in the States, I've got to try it. Could be more like a cheese company, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of like how Kleenex is a tissue paper. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's like a country store. Let's see, Wikipedia. What do they have to say about it? Because, like, this right here, I have no context about it other than it sounds insanely American. So, Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, including trading as Cracker Barrel, is an American chain of restaurant and gift stores with a southern country theme. The company's headquarters are in Lebanon, Tennessee. Why do they have a place called Lebanon? Oh man, where Cracker Barrel was founded by Dan Emphas and Tommy Lowe in 1969. The chain's early locations were positioned near the interstate highway exit in southeastern and midwestern United States, but expanded across the country during the 1990s and 2000. As of August 10, 2023, the company operates 660 stores in 45 states. Wow, that is wild. There's a place in America called Moab too. I have never heard of Moab. I don't even know what that would mean. Let me go take a look if I can find something about a Moab. Moab. That seems like an ancient country. That's all I'm getting from it. Yeah, no, I'm not getting any like weird. I'm not getting like any interesting store vibes from it though. It's a Canaanite city. Oh, oh, I see. That's where you're going. I thought you were talking about stores. I was like, I'm not seeing this. Anyway, so one of the ways that we could change this around is what we could do is we could look for um, Saku, or we could look for Coolerville. Two new Warframes that I don't know if I have on this account. I don't think I have Coolerville at all. Saku I may have, or I may only have that on my Xbox account. We'll have to see. This right here, I have Caliban, Baruch, Citrine I don't have, Degaff I don't have, Denti I don't have, Gyre I don't have, Jade I don't have, Comey I don't have, Coolerfo I don't have, Corfex I don't have, Sephigoth I don't have, and Xaki neither. Dang it! Right. So then, if I want to get them, we'll have to go Warframe farming, but that's not something I can do in 2 hours, so... What shall we do? What shall we do? Should I send a letter to Warframe to please give me, like... give me some stuff? Oh, boy. Pixel says, I was thinking about... Oh, shoot. If you're trying to post a link, like, throw it in Discord or throw it, like, send to Rahab. I have disabled links just in case, right? I use it as a patron's deity's names, and as a username sometimes. Mr. 1994 Plat. Hey, you know, I am poor. I am a poor man compared to people in here. Compared to all of you. I probably have the least amount of platinum. And also, like, if you want to go for a Warframe, you gotta go farm it, man. That's the entire game. Though then again, like, I will give you... Oh, I love it. I love it. It's a brilliant optics for people who aren't a big fan of the content that I do because I don't understand what's going on. I love the optics of me just being like, man, I gotta form these Warframes. I don't feel like it. Should I just ask Steve if they want to send it to me with me like having 2,000 platinum in my... I love it. Rab says, I have the exact same plat as Retro, 46. Wow, I thought you had a lot. Trevor says, links were disabled way back in the day when someone posted something. I don't know what you're talking about, Rahab. I do not know, or Tribal, I do not know what you're talking about. I have no idea. There's definitely not been a time where someone posted any confidential stuff in this stream right here. And I will tell you right here, if you're a company that thinks it's interested in, let me rephrase this. If you're a company and you want to work with me on my stream to promote your product, I'm more than welcome to help. I gotta change this around. I gotta make sure I do this right. I gotta stand up for this because otherwise it won't come over correctly. All right. Listen. If you're a company and I have the green screen up, by the way. That's not very nice. There we go. It's got to be authentic. Okay. Also, Gamblin, thank you so much for follow. I hope you enjoy your stay here on this stream. I'm just doing a little thing just to make sure that everyone is safe because never has anything bad been posted here. I don't know what Tribal's saying about these links being disabled, but I'm just telling you. If you're a company and you want to share your product on this channel right here, I may be able to help you with a partnership with this channel. I'm more than welcome to shill out your company for a decent amount of money and actually like a good reputation because, I mean, I also have my reputation to uphold, but if we agree and if we like each other, then I can promote your product and I will make you this one-time full promise that I will definitely maybe leak all of your NDA documents and Google Drive links while I'm streaming. So sign up today. Send me an email. I'm available. Yeah, that was not my greatest thing. Oh boy. So yeah, for those of you who don't know the story, basically, at a certain point in time, I was doing a Warframe stream. I was partnering with Warframe, and then Warframe was like, "Oh hey, you know, here's a document. Here's the NDA document. Don't tell anyone." And at some point in time, someone asked me for a Discord link. And I wanted to open up that document just to see if there was something interesting for like for like the stream where it's like, okay, hey, maybe like there's something coming up where I need to change what I'm doing right now with the stream, such that, you know, I leave space for like the next coming week or whatever, right? But then like someone asked for the Discord link. I posted the Discord link in chat, and I opened up the document link in my browser, and I looked at my browser and I saw Discord there. Right. I'm not gonna say anything more. That's what happened. Only happened once. No one saw it. Tribal tried to ban me, and then that's when we figured out that that mods can't ban the streamer from their own chat, which I think is a great problem here on Twitch. Twitch, you gotta allow mods to ban the streamers from their own channel. Maybe I'm asking for too much here. Maybe I'm bringing about my own demise. That's when we found out I can't time out Michelle. Yeah, I know, it was so bad. It was so bloody bad. It's such a big problem here. Congratulations, nicely done. Oh man, you know, like this right here is why I'm glad that I haven't had to blow up like right away, like boo. You know, like I got like 10 million viewers in my first stream, because otherwise I would have had some big issues growing up. But hey, first thing I tried to do when being modest was ban you. I am glad you tried. I'm glad you tried. You were already envisioning that it was gonna happen. Attempted mutiny. See, I was trying to spin it in a positive way, Pixel, but that's actually what it comes down to. And still, I keep Rahab around as my moderator. That's how trusting I am. Please don't, like, make use of it. Alright, well then. Let's turn to you guys experts in chat. What shall we do right here? What shall we do... Let me turn to you guys experts in chat. What shall we do right here with our Warframe situation? Because we have the Zenistar right here. And we could go with either one of these Warframes. I mean, technically I could buy them, but I also quite like to farm them, because it's kind of like, you know, that's how you're supposed to get them. But the thing I'm wondering about is, like, which Warframe should we go for if we want to change Warframe? Or, I'd rather actually change something on the weapon to make it even better, because then I can use whatever Warframe. I can always use the Zenistar. So, is there something else that we can do about this, where we can increase the initial combo? Let's see. We have critical chance with combo multiplier, combo duration, combo created damage, combo duration, count chance, combo count chance, plus 5% combo count chance while blocking, plus 5 combo count chance. I don't think it's combo count chance, it's that. Man. Honestly, the thing I like most is abusing Twitch link system to give myself free purple text, even when it's not in a real URL at all. Like, look at this nonsense. Luckily, though, it doesn't show up like that in my bot right there. But does the /me still work? Like, that's something that I actually haven't been able to try out yet. But I remember that was something that worked back in the day. I love that purple text though. But yeah, like I thought it was like a /me says hello or something. Oh yeah, that works. Holy shit, that still works. Ah, nice. Let's all make one hell of a good story, all right? So I start off, I say hello. Rahab says gay. Who says the next word in the story? Come on, guys. We're making a collective story. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Pixel says, I wonder what Pixel says, I wonder if that works on your end, because the interesting thing is that you guys say you block links, but on my end, it just seems fine. Hopefully, it's not something that's bugged. I think that for me, like, that link, it did go through, like, look at this nonsense. So I think that as long as you, as it's not an actual link that links to something, it's fine. I don't know how Twitch's system works. It's just basically like the main reason that we have that filter in there is that people that come in and say like, do you want to get bots on your stream, and they post a link, that those messages just get blocked. So that's mostly what it's for. But yeah. Man, there's a lot of combo mods here. Oh, actually, here we're here. Combo chance, cuts down impact combo, combo duration, status chance. Combo chance, I want to look for more initial combo. Critical chance, combo duration, initial combo, I already have that. Combo critical chance, combo duration. Right. Maybe this is what I need to look for. Maybe we need to turn towards this. Melee Riven mods. if any of these Riven mods will become a Zenistar mod, we're in for a good one. Otherwise, it's back to farming Warframes. So let's see what kind of challenges I have on them, and then let's see if I can do some of those. I think that is the best way to try, or not, is it? Tribal says you might either need a Riven or an actual combo build. Yeah, because like the thing that I'm wondering about with like combo is like I don't think the combo builds up from like the disc. Like you would have to.
Maybe Ordis will get a message someday.
You would have to either go ahead and Ordis volume can go way down. Safe. Like I think that with like you would have to first build up the combo by using the weapon and then throw the disc. And I just want to have the disc like go ahead and like do that. So let me see what kind of mods I have. Perhaps says I think I have a Zenistar Riven. If you want it, I mean, if you have no use for it. Pixel says, yeah, a mod for Joey. Those Fury Balls can be so annoying. Oh man, I know. Especially since I keep my mod icons off unless I need them to lower the clumsy fingies chance to lower my clumsy fingies chance of a disastrous misclick. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You can't even ban the streamers, so you know. Here we're still looking for the super mod ability because everyone wants to be modded, but then who's going to be the mod of the mods? And there have been many people requesting super mod status.
Ordis wonders,
Right.
why is he here?
We all wondered that.
Everyone has to be somewhere.
Rahab says, I literally never use the weapon, so, and I've got like 60 Rivens or so. I mean, if you're not using it, I'm more than willing to take it. Okay. I mean, in the meantime, let me just go take a look at the melee Rivens right here. Wait. Activate or equip this Riven to reveal its unfailing challenge. Oh, I didn't know that it would, like, stack like that. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Kill 4 unalerted Tusk Ballistas with a headshot. What Rivens do you have, and will you part with them? If I have one, I'm not entirely sure. Well, take a look, and if you don't have one, we can always do this challenge. So, what Rivens do I have? Well, let me sort them by name, and you can see which ones I have and which ones are good. So, I have an Angstrom right here. Arca Cisco, which I think was actually a pretty alright weapon. Arca Triton, which I don't remember at all. This right here is the Catchment, which is Ballast Bolgag. We have the Dark Sword. We have the Despair. We have the Dread, which are the Stalker weapons. We have the Euphona Prime. Man, the Euphona Prime used to be such a great like secondary weapon. I really love that. We have the Gaze, which I don't remember much about. We have the Grukada. We have the Harpak. We have the Helioker, which I made one of my very first like review videos about. Then we have the Kishek, which I don't really remember much about. We have the Knell Hexa. Don't really remember much about. The Kreska, which I don't really remember much about. The Coalstar, which I don't remember much about. The Coalstar again. I really like my Coalstar Rivens. The Electron. I have an Electron mod. Holy shit, I have an Electron Riven. Rahab, didn't you just say, like, a couple streams back, that Electron is, like, becoming one of the really good weapons now? Oh, that could be a series, too. I have Elysian, I have a Murloc, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... melee Riven mods. And I think I also have a couple that I don't have enabled yet, because I think it had like a couple ones that had, if I go to recent, I have 3 right here. So I have like 8 melee Riven mods that I still need to release. Nami Solo, Nikana, Ocucore, Ogres, Opticore, Panthera, Phage, Prova, Rabfi, which I don't remember though, Rattleguts. These will probably be like kit guns or kit melee or kit things. Then we have 2 rival Rivens, Sindo, Sero, which of course we looked at last time, Shaku, which I think I got this one from Joey. Like Joey like told me like, oh man, there's a really good like Shaku build, and he gave me this mod. I'm keeping it for him. We have the Shotgun Riven mod, so we have like one right here. Then we have the Sigma Noctantis, which apparently is one of my most used weapons. Or no, the Sylvanegus is one of my most used melee weapons, which makes no sense to me. Why? Simulor, Sonicor, Stinger, Stubba, Tigris, Sakti. Don't remember that one. And then we have a Sar, of course. Let's see. It is, yes. Latron is big boss at the moment. Ooh. But yeah, you can rattle my guts. Oh man. But yeah, let me know if you have a Zenistar Riven, and if you don't, we're just gonna go and crack them open. Rab also says to Treble, Let me take a look if I have any ribbons for bad guns, which he doesn't think he has because he always melts them down. That actually brings me to, like, there's ribbon slivers, and I've never ever done anything with my ribbon slivers. Like what's the point of them? Let me see if I go to my inventory. Inventory, open up. Please, the ribbon slivers right here. I got 19. A fragment of a sundered ribbon. There's no doubt with enough slivers, Paladino is capable of reforging a complete ribbon. I've never done that. Rahab says, I do not have one, I'm afraid. Might have been the ones that melted down. Alright, well, then we're gonna have to go and do the challenges. Let us see what the challenges are for the melee ribbon mods. Let's see what we have. So, we have a couple of melee ribbons. I think I have about, like, 8 or 9 or so of them. So, I think I have about 8 of them or so. Like, I have 5 right here that are still closed off, and if I go by recents, there's still 3 more. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This makes no sense. I have way more than these. So if you sort by reason, and like it shows something different, but whatever, right? It will be fine. It will be fine. So if I go by name, go to melee ribbon mod. We have complete an extermination mission with level 30 or higher enemies without being detected, while alone or in solo mode. So I could try one of those. I have the melee ribbon mod that says get 3 headshot kills in a single aim glide with a hobbled dragon key equipped. Man, this takes me back to so long ago. Kill 4 unalerted tusk ballistas with a headshot while being invisible. And then we can also kill 5 enemies with headshots while sliding. And then we also have 3 right here that we can still figure out. So, we have a couple of melee challenges. Which one will be the best to start out with? Yokai, how's it going? You can buy Riven Ciphers by Teshin? What are Riven Ciphers? Rahab says, if you go to the void, no alarms go off. Ooh, that is big. That is big. That is big. That is big. Let's try that. Let's try that. Now, the thing that I'm wondering about is, should I put it on the Zenistar, or does the game know then that I want to put it on the Zenistar? Like, what do? Do I put the Riven on the weapon that I wanted to? Or do I fake out the game and put it on a weapon that I don't want it to, so it may think like, oh, I'm definitely going to put it on there. I'm going to throw it on, like, another weapon. Travis says it won't matter. Alright, well then, let's keep in the spirit of the Zenistar and keep it on here, I guess. I don't know for sure. Can a Riven go on here? Let's see. Let's see. Fuse. I actually don't know if I can put it on here, but I will definitely use one of those. Can I throw it on there? I can't. Yeah. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Well, what else can I do? I don't want to take it away from here, actually, to be honest. Let me swap it out for another weapon. Actually, no, I can. Upgrade. Let's take this away, I guess. The Amalgam Orgum Shatter. We'll swap that out. We'll swap that out. So yeah, which one did I have? We have that one. There we go. Riven Cipher automatically unlocks Riven mods. Yokai, what the hell? What are you telling me, Yokai? Riven Ciphers automatically unlock Riven mods. That is insanely good. Its RNG has a % chance of being a weapon based on a whitelist set by DE. Ooh. But you can't afford them, Rahab says. Uh-oh. Well, I guess it's back to the challenges then. How expensive are they? Actually, let me go take a look. I want to see if I can afford them or I can't afford them. I mean, like, seriously, I may have a couple of ducats laying under my mattress. Let's go take a look right here. You say it was with Teshin? Let's go take a look with Teshin. Let's go take. I just want to see like how much it costs, right? How much is it? All right, fast travel to Teshin. All right, what's my favorite Warframe doing like? Man, I love playing as Teshin, boys and girls. Playing as Teshin, though he seems a lot more petrified than he used to be before. Doesn't seem very animated. Doesn't seem very animated at all. Steel Path honors. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I haven't done any Steel Path at all. That's why. I see. Stance format? What the hell is a stance format? Modifies a stance slot on a melee weapon to be compatible with any mod polarity. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yes, I do understand exactly what you're saying. Steel Path is going to be for the future. Let us go and do. Let's do an exterminate. Let's go do a Void exterminate. Complete that solo, because there won't be any alarms, and then complete it. Then get it. So I'm gonna go and set this to solo, and then I'm gonna go here.
Operator, you're inbound.
And then we're gonna go to the Void, and then we're gonna go look for a Void exterminate. Look at that. Won't you still be detected? I mean, Rahab said that the alarms wouldn't go off, so I trust Rahab. So Rahab says that he is an expert in Warframe, and I trust my experts in chat, okay? Now don't you guys go let me down. I mean, it's a level 10 exterminate. If it fails, it fails.
Sentry is operational. I'm picking up multiple threats, all under Orokin control. Wipe them all out.
Alright, let's be very, very stealthy. See, they won't notice me if they're dead. That's the way I'm gonna approach this. Oh, they notice me! But they're dead. And soon, all of them will be dead. See, as long as I just, like, kill everyone until the last one, they won't notice me.
Keep fighting. As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us.
I still haven't heard the Lotus say the enemy knows you're here, so I feel like I'm very, very safe. Man, I remember the first time I went into this room, I was like, I didn't know how to cross it with all these lasers. Alright, let's take them all down, guys. We're in the greatest stealth mission of all time, so everyone, please be a little bit quiet. Because, you know, any sound that might be detected might and completely throw this mission off course. So, everyone be quiet, and we gotta kill every single enemy that we encounter. Because if they're dead, they can't detect us. Because they're dead. Look, these enemies didn't expect a thing. They didn't know anything was going on. They've all just been chilling. They don't know anything. It's like the greatest stealth mission you've ever seen right now. Oh boy. Well, let's go. I love the Empress just coming into its own. This is why the Empress is one of the best weapons in the game. It just kills everything through everywhere. Oh yeah, what was that, Lotus? Hold on, I couldn't hear you over the sound of my stealth. I'm sorry. If you could speak up louder, my stealth weapon is making a lot of stealth, quiet soundness. No sounds. It's being very, very quiet, and because it's so quiet, I can't hear you. It's deafening. Because it will make you deaf because you can't hear anything. That's what I'm saying. Also, wait, wasn't it like a level 30 or higher exterminate I needed to do? I think it was a level 30 or higher exterminate I needed to do. This is a level 10. What am I doing with my life? Oh boy. The Empress is garbage on Steel Path. You should have chosen if I were in a max efficiency build. Also, you bought the melee arcane slot with bird free? Oh, I did. Oh yeah, I did. I got what you're saying now. Right.
Check your...
Exterminate 30 higher. That's what I should be doing. This right here, I'm gonna go completely off the tangent that Rahab said that if there's no alarms, you can't be detected. I know people in chat are doubting it. I'm doubting it too, but I'm sticking with it. Well, hold on. Rahab said, I told you to read. What do you want to read? Last time I tried it, it worked. Okay. I still have faith in it. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's see if we can make it work. Alright.
You aren't the first ones here. I'm detecting multiple enemy signatures, and they're all under the control of the tower.
It said it right there! Now I see that there's a little challenge going on. Now what could that challenge be? Who knows, right? Come on, Rahab, what the hell? I didn't hear any alarms come off. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That didn't work at all. Warframe, come on, I didn't hear no alarms. Jeez, 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 alright.
Box messages await the operator. I wonder what they say.
Alright, let me go with my trusted good old survival build. Or like, let me go with my trusted good old stealth build.
Excellent armaments, operator.
This right here was configuration C, which we used to go into visibility mode because we use that to hunt. Because hunting is for, I mean, yeah. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it yet. But it was Warframe's National Tenographic, my very first video that was like a bit more on the playful side. Let me put it that way. And then I would always use my Paris Prime because that was like a good hunting weapon. I don't know what a building this is. God, that's terrible. Then I used the don't need to. Then I used the Rubico Prime, hunting for Eidolons, which I always did in stealth. The build in this is a bit better, The Neurosentry activate the alarm the moment the enemy sees you. Ah, man, why does it have to work that way? Pixel says, well, you know, it used to work that way. If I recall correctly, the corrupted tileset doesn't have an alarm state because the whole corrupted enemies thing to have a sort of tele-awareness. All I know, what one knows, was a little cheeky workaround, but I guess they nuked it at some point. That is so sad. Afara and Dread, my go-to. We can try Afara after this. I want to try this one first, but then we'll go back to that if that works. Infested or similar, hive my knowledge and stuff. Oh, man. Why do you gotta patch that out, man? This was our chance, man. Right. Let's go with the hunting build.
Operator, Ordis is picking up.
Don't bother me with distress signals. I can barely help myself. Let's see. Should we go with? Should we get an Carnoon adapter for the Paris? Oh man.
You aren't the first ones here. I'm detecting multiple enemy signatures, and they're all under the control of the tower.
Wait,
eliminate the threat.
Did you guys see like the start challenge thing? Cause I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it at all. I hope you guys caught it. I hope we haven't failed it yet. So far though, I'm not displeased. We're still working quite fine. 10 seconds. This right here is what I call sniping action. And you can even zoom in, like that.
The Grenier should have known better than to walk into an Oregon tower unprepared.
There we go. Look at this. If I take the challenge seriously, I can actually go and do this. And the load is still staying, and I'm totally fine. So I believe her. And I feel I could have just as well brought the Amprex here, because let me be honest, I don't think this weapon is very quiet. Did it just die to that laser there? Damn. Yeah, I wish Loki could refresh his invisibility while it's active. Yeah, that would be God, that would be a godsend. As long as you're invisible, the corrupted will not sound the alarm. Yokai says, as long as you're invisible, the corrupted will not sound the alarm. I should have definitely brought the Amprex. Huh. I mean, I thought it was gonna be cute, playing like a sniper, a stealthy sniper, but the Amprex would have made this so much better. Boy. Boy. Well, they're also finishing themselves off with the lasers there, which is kind of nice.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I mean, please don't call me that. I've been trying to lose weight for months now. For what it's worth, they nerfed enemy detection. It takes longer now, so you can refresh invisibility in front of like 50 of them, and they won't know. Really? Is it that easy? I mean, I'm gonna try that, but not during this mission. Like, let me put it that way, because I've already killed 30 of them. I don't want to fail it again, because you're telling me something works, which then doesn't turn out to work. There we go, 15 seconds. Just the time to create a villager, basically. Now we're full back. Let's wait for this. It's all muscle weight. I do surely hope so. I mean, like, that's something that I talked about recently, is how muscle weighs stronger than, what's it called? Than fat. So, like, all the surface that I used to fill in back in the day when I was a kid, and I was, like, doing 20 hours of practice a week and swimming, they always told me, like, you gotta do more sports, you gotta be more active, because you weigh too much. They always assumed I was fat. They never looked at me, though. They were just like, here, fill out the survey, put in your numbers, and we know everything about you. I was like, I don't think so. Well, yeah, now we're up here. I remember the first time I came into, like, one of these places, they're like, oh, wow, this is like a secret room. Now I'm the only one that knows about this, and basically everyone knows about this, but hey. It's still a fun room. Take that down. Take that down. Take down that Moa. 13 seconds. Just gotta make sure that I keep my eyes on the timers here. Everything there seems to be fine. 6 seconds. Nothing around. Going well. Going well. This is taking so much time. I've never been in a Warframe mission for this long. This is like years. There we go. Look at me sniping around. Definitely not regretting that I took away the Emprix for this. My auto weapon is Ballast Bolgag, which technically I could. If only I had some sort of like melee weapon that I could use. Is the melee stealth as well? I want to try. I want to try. I mean, the melee must be stealth. If my normal weapons are stealth, the melee must be stealth as well. Look at that! No! Alright.
Stay focused.
That didn't do anything. We're still good. I was like, I put out my decoy, I was like, shoot. Decoys might get me detected, but I guess the decoy didn't do anything. Which I'm happy with. I guess as long as you're invisible, melee is in stealth. Oh, perfect. This is wonderful. I can use the weapon that we're trying to upgrade to actually make. Whoa! What? What did you do? All right, this mission just got way better. Also, I think it got way worse because I don't know when I threw this weapon. I have 8 seconds. Okay, so I'm so good. I'm so good. But I gotta hide. I gotta go hide. Because what if like my invisibility runs out before the disc runs out? Then all of a sudden I get discovered. That would be really bad. All right. We're creeping forward. You were quite invisible, but I got you. Man, just it's been a minute since I casted that decoy and it's still not gone. Now it's gone, finally. Alright, I gotta watch out here before I cast the disc. I don't wanna lose this. It would be better with some background music. It kind of would be, but at the same time, the thing is also that Twitch might get me in trouble with that. And also one thing that I discovered is like a lot of people have different tastes in music. Like what kind of music would you listen to, Yoka? Like I am open to bringing back some music for this. But I gotta make sure that y'all like the music, right? Because otherwise, what we can do is just like put on the music in the background, like put your own music in the background over this, right? Because like it's been a weird, interesting journey when it comes to like putting music to content. As I said before, I'm not the most musically gifted person. I really like it, but I've grown up under the belief that music is something you either have as a talent or you don't. And I wasn't someone who could immediately do like a Beethoven during a talent show with everyone clapping and being amazed at me. So I felt like music was not for me. So I never really learned it. And now I don't really have as much time to learn it. Though I would want to, but I just don't have the time for it right now. So the thing for me with music is that I like it, but I can't really describe it very well. I can't really figure it out that much. So I've always had like a nice like funky playlist sort of thing that I would play underneath, that I kind of also play underneath my videos. But recently Twitch has upgraded their terms of service and stuff when it comes to, or their detection system when it comes to music, and I got in trouble with that a couple of weeks back. Where it went for like, was a Creative Commons license music? And it took that because someone else re-uploaded that on the copyright system, and then basically that claimed my video, and I was like, ugh, I don't like that. So since then, I've only had music for like the starting bits, and then in between, because I don't have a long enough playlist, I basically just like turned off the music. Because one thing I also found was when I started watching other people's streams that have music, a lot of times like the music is so loud, I can't hear them. Like I'm like, I want to hear you talk, and then I can't hear them talk because basically like I hear the music too much. So ever since then, like I've been kind of trying to figure out like what do I do with the music, and so far no one has really mentioned it. So I was like, you know what? Let me just like see whatever happens until someone mentions it. So now that you mention it, what would you want? Let's see. Gift song request. Let me bake him earballs. See, like the thing with song requests, I used to love doing that back in the day. I thought it was the best feature ever because you could just like have everyone like put together a playlist. However, the problem with that is just ripe for copyright abuse. And yeah, that is just something I will not do on Twitch at all. It's like I know that a lot of people are very, very happy with using any copyrighted songs in their streams because right now the Twitch detection systems for live streams are like actually not working all that well. It's like you'll get muted afterwards, but during the live stream you're still A-okay. However, I do feel that that is gonna be coming to an end at some point in time, and that's gonna be coming to an end very abruptly, just in the same way that it did so like last time when all of a sudden people had to delete like years worth of content from their channels. So I don't feel like breaking the copyright law because I can. Let me put it that way. The trick with background music is always to make it lower than you. Yeah, of course, I know, but that's something that it's still kind of hard for a lot of people to do. So got that one down. We're actually getting through this quite alright. Let me see. Tribal says, I want Watch New Pussycat on repeat. I don't think I can get the license to that, but if I could, that would be totally fine. But yeah, Yoka says, depends, sometimes it's game OST, sometimes it's random music, is my recommendation. Oh yeah, I mean, like, I also... I always turn off the Warframe background. I've turned off the Warframe background music since that got me in trouble with on YouTube. Man, music is such a annoying thing if you're trying to figure that out. Look at this! This is the Zenistar just coming into its own. I love the Zenistar. Oh, I can't wait to have you back. Oh shoot. These guys are coming in. Well, we're gonna have a good session around here. Well, let's go. Let's toss that in there. In the meantime, just go ahead and take down whatever we can. Actually, I can as well just go for Ballast Bolgag. Fuck it. I'm done doing the sniper thing. I'm just gonna go and Ballast Bolgag them in the face. Because that goes way faster. We gotta watch out right here that I don't get spotted. Take that one down. Gotta go in here. Woo. So far we're still good. I'm really not, like, I really hope I don't get spotted like the last second, like before I kill the last enemy. That would be such a shame. Not gonna let that happen. We're still 12 enemies away. Let's see, I did leave some alive there. But maybe... Ever since Warframe screwed up their exterminate missions, maybe I can get away with it. Because these right here seems like quite plentiful amount of enemies. Ooh, I gotta fall back. 2, 1. Quick. Go invisible again. Thank you. Alright. Couple more enemies to go. Almost there. Come on. Oh, come on. You can't tell me there was only one in the chamber there.
You've broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful
Alright, this seems good. This seems good. Now I just gotta get to extraction. And technically, I should not be detected, because they're all supposed to be dead right now. because that's what Warframe is saying. So we're just gonna rush here, and then we're gonna see if this completes it.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Warframe, please. Yes! We did it! Oh, that was scary. That was scary. I didn't expect that would happen, but we did it. We did it! Rahab says that copyright claim might have been a bogus one. There was a new war song that got taken down for a few months, but the company that did it had nothing to do with E. Yeah, that stuff does happen. I know about that, but still, you know. It's just a pain to go through. Oh, man. But yeah.
Operator, a communication awaits your attention.
Let us see. Let us see. It's the Heliocore.
Check your mags and keep the gas tanks full.
Okay, that's unfortunate. I mean, what would the chances have been that like the first one would have been right? Holy hell! All right, well we gotta go look for a couple more. I think I'm just gonna unlock the other ones, and then we'll see. Then we'll see. Let me upgrade this. Let me go to Rivens. We have one right here. Let's see. Equipping this Riven mod will reveal the challenge to unveil it. Only once you do this, it will require its own slot. Currently, you have 2 slots available. Do you want to equip it? Yeah, equip it. Kill 15 enemies while sliding without taking damage. All right, let me go grab another one then. Right here. I have 1 Riven slot available. Give it to me. And this is the same one as that one, so we can do 2 at the same time. Kill 4 unlisted Tusk Ballistas with a headshot. Right, so if I grab that one, and I'll also grab that one right there. And let me just put it here on corrupted. Oh, I can't do 2. What? I can't do 2 at the same time? Oh, man. Oh, man. Seriously. That is unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. All right, let me see where the Tusk Ballistas are. Illegal move. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It seems like such a great move. All right, like, where are the Tusk ones? Tusk Grenier. Was that on the plains? Oh, Tusk are in the plains. I see. All right. We're gonna go to the plains. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's planes in the towers. Alright, so apparently you can buy Riven Cybers on the Warframe market. I could. But let's do the Tusk Ballista ones, because you know, we've already gone down this road. I've already invested so much into it. Let's try this let's go to the plains of Eidolon. And we're just gonna go and look for the snipers in the towers.
The sentients are not laughing at my...
And let us see how this is gonna go. Let us see whether we can actually go and make this happen. Whether we can go and get a Zenistar Riven, damn it. Alright, so the Tusk Ballistas are the Grenier and the towers. Now, I have to say that the plains do be looking very, very weathered. Like, look at all the leaves and all the greenery, and I don't remember there being so much greenery in this right here. Oh my god, it's the Fumbalist. It is nighttime. Oh man, I remember going around here, looking out for all these things to farm the sentinels. I mean the sentients. They're so easy to mess up. Right, Drew? But yeah, man, those are the days. Anyway, well, I'm gonna go see Joey, but it was fun dropping in to say hi. Been a hot minute. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. Let's say hi to Joey. Enjoy getting back into Lavarb. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I hope Joey's gonna have a good time today. Maybe we'll come by and say hi later. Depends on how things go around here. Let's see, we have some kitty cats. I just don't remember where all the camps were. It's been so long. I thought there was a camp right there, but I couldn't find them. 210, there we go. Let's see. Like, the moment I know where they are, the second run will go way faster. Oh, here, I'm hearing something. This seems like it's Grenier.
Those devices draw energy from Vombalists. Make use of them.
Let's see, that right there was just a regular Grenier. Let me wait around. Let's see. Was that one of those towers? Let's see, you can use invisibility in an arc way around. Dust Seeker. I need a ballista, come on. Are they just super rare here or something? Also, these things don't really seem to be all that not alerted right here. Ballista's a film female grenadier. Yeah, like they're in the towers, like the sniper ones. But where are they? Where the hell are they? I can't find them. This is like Plains of Eidolon all over again. Original Plains of Eidolon. You join us like, go look for this. Like, where? It's so big. Oh, hey. What is this? I found one. Okay. There's one right here. I have 15 more seconds. Gotta do a headshot. One down. 3 more to go. Where is the next tower? Like, I gotta look for more of these towers. They only spawn on sniper towers. I know, but I gotta find the sniper towers. Like, where are the sniper towers? If anyone knows where the sniper towers are, let me know. We're gonna go and see if we can find more of those. Like, there was one over there. Do they show up on the map? Oh, yeah. The map is... there we go. That's... yeah. Yeah. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say where it is. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. I see there's some Grenier over there or something. There's like some enemies. But nothing here that is... Ooh. Go invis. What is this? There's some sort of mark on the map. Contact Konsu. No, I don't want to contact Konsu. Why would I want to contact Konsu? Unless he knows where the bloody towers are. I don't want to contact Konsu. But yeah, nothing over here. Let me go up. Towers are high. Because you want to overlook things. So the tower has to be somewhere up. I don't know where it is, but I can't explain. That's alright. I know the pain of navigating the planes. It's like I do have some sort of mental model of the planes in my head. But it's like... Because like I know that the gate is somewhere over there, right? And I know that we're almost going to be at the end of the plains here. But like where exactly everything is, like I mean it's been years since I've come here, so it's not very surprising that I don't remember. But like once I know where they are, the second run will go way faster. At least that's what I hope. And it also doesn't really help that it's like nighttime. I think daytime would help me search better. Is that one of these towers? Oh wait, shoot! I gotta watch out. 10 seconds. Let's see. I think that right there we have another one. Dusk Elite Lancer, go invisible. Let me take that out. Let me see. That did not count. Dang it! Say this right here was what I meant with, it's a bad time that it is. Oh wait, no, it counted! It counted! Holy shit, it did! Perfect. So there's a tower near the beach, near a hole that shoots fire near another sentient corpse. Alright, so we would have to go to the beach then. Right there. I've never understood this map. Like, I've never ever been able to use this map right here. It's just give me the map like here. So yeah, I think we're gonna go right here, and then we're gonna go around and then see whether something is around there. And in the meantime, if we come across another tower, I'll definitely take it. Because we're halfway there right now. Nothing here yet. So, let's see. Just hearing a lot of kitty cats, though. Nothing around here. More trees. I'm just gonna go right up to the edge. And then from the edge, we go all the way back down. There's 2 towers of the ribs. The ribs is there. Alright, let's go there. Let's do this. 200 meters. If there's 2 more towers, that's all I need. Alright, now I'm getting tired of the kitty cats. Right. I'm hearing something. 2, 1, 0. Invisible. Right, there should be 2. It's a tower here! Wait, hold on. I got 30 seconds to get up here and do the kill properly, so. Wait. 1. And I'm actually very, very lucky. 2! I done it! I done did it! We sure as hell done did it! So now it is time to go all the way back to... there. And then... we can go and see what it's like. Now I know where to go. So we go through the middle of the map. And we have 1 tower. We go all the way to the back of the map. There's another tower. And then we go to the ribs. And we have 2. And we're going to be done. Back to Fetus. Back to seed as it is. It's going to be a bit of a journey though. But we're going to be here. Back to Fetus. Use the teleport. 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 I've never used the teleport before. Cetus. Cetus? Am I here now? Oh, I did it! I done did it! There we go. Let us see. What will be the ribbon that we get this time? Will it be the fabled Zenistar? Oh, Joe Commas. Right. Alright. I have 1 more chance. The 3rd time they say is a charm. And I sure as hell do hope that will be the case. You can also do the teleport by just clicking on the open map. Really? You can just click on that and then it brings you there. Okay, we'll try that next time. Right, equipment. What? Where's equipment? There we go, equipment. Arsenal. Let's see, how am I on time? I'm so good. Okay, Zenistar, upgrade. I have 1 more. We're gonna try that, and then we'll see. Where is it? It is gonna be right there. 15 enemies. Kill 15 enemies while sliding without taking damage. I mean, like, that's also something I could do. But let me just keep it with 3 of these, because I don't want to spend my entire time doing ribbons. Let's just make this as, like, the first thing. Bob Gang, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today in this lovely Friday? Let's see, the ribs is where we were at last time. So actually, I'm just going to go teleport to the ribs. If that works. It worked! Perfect. And then, let's see, where was that? I hate this map. That's where we need to go. There we go, take these down in the towers. We're trying to go and get a Zenistar ribbon. That's basically what the strategy has come down to. It's come down to this, trying for a Zenistar ribbon. Oh shoot, 2 seconds. I can't be spotted now. There we go, perfect. I get spotted. Or I don't think so. I think they're just fighting sentients. They're fighting ghosts. I mean, I'm a ghost too. I'm a ghost of the past. I was like, how the hell are you supposed to get up here if you didn't have, like, bullet jump or something? It's, like, kind of hard. Anyway, here we go. 1. 2. Hopefully. I gotta get the hell out of here. Did that count as 2, by the way? Please, game. Tell me. Sure as I hope that counted for 2. Anyway, time for me to go and, I don't think there was another tower here. This is 1 tower where there was... Oh, no, there's not a tower! There's not a tower. Alright, I can see where this counted. Also, this is a new tower that I haven't fought at before, so... This is the backup tower. Oh, there's 2 of them here too, as well. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, I am... Oh, shoot, that one didn't count then. Alright, 1 more tower. 1 more tower. I think that our previous tower was somewhere over there. So, let's see. They have a retractable ladder for the Grineer to jump. Also, Grineer jump up really high. Yeah, I've seen them jump around. Like, they You're jumping quite high. I mean, like, we jump very far, too. I mean, like, with the stuff that he left in the game, which I like. I really like. Doesn't make much sense, in terms of gravity style, though then again, like, this is a space game. Maybe we're just in space where there's no gravity. But yeah, it does feel really, really nice to just, like, float around the map and go wherever you want to go. There's a tower! I found a tower! But I have to go make sure that I don't get caught right now, because otherwise that will bring badness and sorrow to the entire mission. I can't have that happen. Not on my watch. Oh, there's 2 of them. I can make a mistake. But I don't. So then, time to go back home, and time to see what will we get. 3rd time's the charm. Come on, Zenistar. Come on, Zenistar. Will it be for you? Please let it be for you. I've been trying to get ribbons for an hour now. Get me the right ribbon. Please, game. I beg of you. Sendo. Right. It is a tragic day today. It is a very, very tragic day today. Because today, what we've seen is that the luck with ribbons is not on my side. What we found with the ribbons is not what we needed today. But, for every bad time, there is also a good time. Let us not forget the positive news that we found today in our quest for the Zenistar, is that we've already doubled the time that we had before. Hold on, I'm going back in here. Time to meet Paladino. I have 1 melee ribbon left, but I will need a moment to open. I mean, like, I do have a couple of melee ribbons left as well to open, but I'm like, oh man, do we really want to spend the entire stream just like opening ribbons? Like, there could also be other things that might be useful. Maybe that's not all we have to look for. But yeah, God. Let me go back through here. We can also try Paladino. I mean, this right here.
Now, a massive sentient energy spike in your area.
No, don't worry about it,
I advise you
Onko.
to be careful.
Don't worry about it, Onko. It's just like my little Zenistar right here. But yeah, this right here is already so much more useful than it was before. So the Zenistar sort of lives, but it also doesn't live entirely. Although, I think we're reviving it. Let's see. Let's see Paladino. Let's go back to the orbiter. Also for the Zenistar, the Narrowman School has abilities that affect combo counter. Ooh, really? Alright, let us go see here. If I go to Paladino was Mars, Earth, Venus, Mercury, Ceres, Cuva, Fortress, Ares, Pluto. No. Guys, where is Paladino? Uranus? It's not. I don't think she's in my Uranus. Iron Wake. Iron Wake is on Earth? Where? Oh, there!
Do you remember?
I was looking for like a little ship on the outside. Got it. Boy. It's my first star chart, man. Cut me some slack. Alright, we're gonna go try this one right here. Iron Wake. Let's see here. I thought she was like all the way in the corner here. Riven mod. Let's see. You will need to prove yourself before I reveal myself to you. So this basically allows you to buy Rivens. And this also allows you to buy Rivens. I see. So I can buy myself more Rivens. But I'm kind of like out-Riven. I've done enough Riven challenges right now. I mean, like, come on, guys. Come on. Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, I can buy Rivens there to get more Rivens. I wish that you made more bases for syndicates like Iron Wake. They might do that at some point, but that's the thing that I have with Warframe. That's the thing that I have with Warframe. It's like, oh, could you please shut up for this? That's one of the things I have with Warframe. It's like, they have so many things in the game, and that's why they will never completely do everything in the game. So, actually, that brings me to a point. Something that I actually wanted to talk about for quite some time. Let me go and check this right here. Let's see. What were these things right there? All right. This is something I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time. Let us talk about Warframe criticism. There is something going on in the Warframe community that has been going on for quite some time. You know, this game that we have right here is a really, really fun game. Warframe is actually a game that a lot of people know about. At least 24 million or 27 million registered users, but I think it's become way more since then. And still, there are still people that don't know about this game. And for some of you in this community, that is a big shame, because this game seems to be one of the best things since sliced bread. And I kind of would agree with you. There's a lot of things about this game that are pretty damn good. 1, it's free. 2, it's pretty good content. And number 3, I don't know if I've already said that, but it's free. And you can play to your heart's content with a whole bunch of players. You can go into story modes, you can go into PvP mode, you can go into doing some sort of like mob building and fashion framing, and you can do whatever. You can even fly into a ship out into stellar space. It's so much like space that there's going to be no one around because no one likes to play it, but, you know, like, that's... Let's just put it this way. There's a lot in this game, and it doesn't cost that much. And, you know, there's a lot of passion and love behind that from the dev team. So, you know, it's clear to see that a lot of people do like this game. However, this game is also not without its flaws. And one of the problems that I've been seeing over the years, and I've not been the only one who's been seeing this, is that if people come out and say like, I think that something's wrong with this game, people don't like that very much. Now, I'm not here to say that you can't defend your own game that you really, really enjoy. I'm not here to say that you shouldn't defend whatever you like. Let me go and put myself actually in your shoes. If you really, really enjoy this game, let's go talk about that a little bit. Let's see. Number 3 doesn't look like shit. Hold on. What's say? Warframe just add new stuff and never expands on what's already in the game. Yeah, I think that that's something that we should. I kind of want to. That kind of like that's one of my main things with this game. So recently, I made myself a couple of Warframe videos. I made myself a couple of videos right here on this very channel right here that got a couple of people's attention. Now, it's been a while since I've made myself some Warframe videos, and people didn't like them very much. So I think it's time to address the elephant in the room and talk a little bit about the criticism that I've faced on these videos, and just talk about Warframe criticism in general. Warframe itself is a pretty good game. I don't think you expected that if you expected me to rebut all the Warframe criticism, because maybe you'd expected me to say like, man, you're a white knight in this game. You're thinking about this game too much. You shouldn't be thinking that way because my way of critiquing the game is the correct way. Well, let me tell you, that's not the way I think. That's not the way I think at all. I know very well, in fact, that my way of looking at the game is going to be very different. Let me give you a little bit of background as to what my history is within Warframe. My history in Warframe goes all the way back to 2013, when this game came just out of open beta. I think it was like May something 2013, just after the game had gone into open beta. I joined up, I signed up, I came to this game, and I thought it was freaking wonderful. I really loved it. It was like a fun little free-to-play game that offered you more than most free-to-play games at the time. So I kind of stuck around, and then the second dream happened, and it was kind of magical. It was like this moment where all of a sudden, holy shit, this game is more than just like a random free-to-play game. There's like a big story behind it. And then 2 years later, they came around and showed us the Plains of Eidolon, and all of a sudden there was like this open world that was going to be happening, and all sorts of avenues would open up. I really, really like this game. Although over time, I've also come to see some of its flaws. And whenever I point them out, I do feel like sometimes people don't like to take that very well. And that's something that we've seen recently in some of these videos. So if I go back to my very first video that I made about Warframe, one of the things that you find if you go here to the comments right here is that some of the people are not all that happy about it. There are people who are like, well, you know, if DE doesn't acknowledge you as a creator, your opinion does not matter. Which I don't think is a really good take. There are people who were not very happy with the video. They're saying, you know, like the title is very clickbait, which I do very much agree with. Like, I will not apologize for that. I title my videos quite interestingly here. But there's also some people who just don't like what I say at all. They don't think that whatever I bring to the table is very worthwhile, because they say like, hey, listen, you don't know what you're saying about Warframe. Warframe's a really good game, and if you say that it's very unclear how to use your buttons in the game, that's because you didn't read up on the wiki. Oh, you didn't know where to find this? Well, you know, you should have read up on the wiki. Which, I can understand if you're playing this game every single day like I was. Basically, when I started in 2014, I did not skip a day until 2019. I played this game so much that if you go right here into my game right now, as you can see, I have on this right here, I have the, whatever it's called, the Design Council chat. The only way that you get into this Design Council chat, which I'll tell you is not really all that special. Like, it's not a special badge at all, but let me just put it this way. The only way to get into this was to be active on the forums pretty much every single day. I used to be daily active on the forums. I also have, if you go right here into this thing right here, to the person who was saying, listen, whatever you say doesn't matter unless you're a Warframe creator or a Warframe partner. Let me tell you this. When I started making videos in 2015, within a year, I got Warframe partnered, or Warframe fan channel as it was around that time. The next 2 years, I spent my time changing around the Warframe program until that became the Warframe partner program. I had a huge influence into changing up the Discord into like a couple of like big Warframe events that we have around there. You may have actually know that the very first raid that came out of a Warframe death stream towards another Twitch channel actually came to my Twitch channel. The Warframe fan channels as it was called back then. Yes, you can actually go ahead and like look on YouTube, Warframe fan channels, then look for the 72-hour stream and the very first stream. As you can see right there, we are going to be rated by Warframe. That is something that I've done. That's something where I've been part of. And if you want to have absolute complete proof that I used to be a Warframe partner, you only need to go to the shop right here and then go to redeem code and then type in Michel Postma. And if you do that, you can see that the code is one time only and has already been redeemed. But for you, it will give you this nice little glyph of the thing that you see right there. That's my glyph in game. Don't ask me why it says next level right there. That's my glyph in game, and you can get that by putting my name in the program. So, according to your logic, now all of a sudden I have... Hold on. I actually have a valid opinion. I don't really agree with that, though. Actually, I don't know if I showed this, by the way. Did I show that? Perhaps says Lamau, let me ban them. Also, someone who used the wiki a lot to gain knowledge as I do, the wiki should not be the default means of knowing how to use the game mechanics. I fully agree. So it was your fault things starting to shit. Actually, it somewhat was. That's not necessarily what I want to talk about today, but yeah, actually, I don't know whether I showed this, whether I switched the scene properly around that time. So maybe I'll have to do this again. But yeah, if you want to have full-on proof that I used to be in the Warframe Creator Program, you only need to go to the market right here, and then you can click on Redeem Code, and you can type in Michel Postma, the very name that you see on this channel right now, and you can hit enter, and you find that there it says, code is one time only, has already been redeemed. That is for that thing right there. Just so that we get that, properly. Because obviously I'm also making a clip out of this. Because I think it's important that we talk about this. But yeah. Let's see. Luckily though, I don't really... however, I don't want to use my partner privilege or creator privilege or whatever you want to call it as a means to say that my opinion matters. Like, seriously, the only thing I did was just make some fun videos and some fun streams and whatever about this game. I don't think that makes me any more special or any more qualified to talk about this game. Like, let me just give you the very, very long and short of it. I played this game daily until 2019, until at some point in time, I kind of changed my interest, went to other games, went to explore other things with my streaming and content creation career, and then around 2024 kind of came back with the knowledge that I had from 2018, 2019, just to see what's going on with this game. In the meantime, I have covered some of the major big updates. However, I haven't really like looked into any of the big changes, because this is the thing. This is one of the big issues that I see where it comes to this right here. I think is one of the biggest issues when it comes to looking at this game differently, because I don't want to argue necessarily with you, against you. I want to shine a little light onto like what your experience may be of this game and why it may seem very weird to you that people are criticizing it, and why it's not very clear to them that, you know, like they're making these opinions of like this incomplete information that should be so easily findable if you are like super much into this game. Also, I want to maybe make it clear to you that if you're new to this game or you return to this game, you don't know everything about this, and every single time you feel like you're speaking up, someone comes ahead and says like, oh, you're wrong, you can't say anything, why these people might feel that way and how you might be able to go about this. I don't want to stand here in between you, because one thing that I do want to say is like, obviously a lot of my opinions in whatever I say are going to be a bit more leading into something, because at the end of the day, I'm creating content here. But for this very topic right here, let me not try and lean into things too much. Let me take off the streamer facade. Let me take off like this entertaining factor, and let me just speak honestly here. The thing that I feel that changes things around for the returning player, or someone who isn't very active in Warframe anymore, is that unlike the new player who has no knowledge at all and everything that you tell them will be great, for the returning player, they know something, but they haven't seen all the latest stuff, nor do they dive into everything. And why is that weird? I think what happens is, especially in my experience, when I'm super much into the game, when I play this game every single day, I love keeping track of everything. It's basically in my DNA that I read all the patch notes, that every single dev stream, of course I'm watching that. And once the dev stream is out, I'm reading the patch notes from the dev stream just to see if they compare and if they change anything around. That doesn't look like anything special. It's for me the same thing as reading the news. And I've done that for years. So if there's something on the wiki, because, you know, something new comes out and I need to check the drop tables and I see there's something different in the game than was in the patch notes, than was in the dev stream, than was in the wiki, I'm going to call it a 0.5% change in the drop chance, because that's very clear, because we all still remember that. Like, seriously, we all still remember when they called it the Kingpin system, but that became the Kuvalage system, but the Kuvalage system is not a Kingpin system, and D, I'm still waiting for you to bring in the bloody Kingpin system, because you promised that. Death Stream, what was it, 100, no, it was before Death Stream 100, Death Stream 80 something. Could be wrong on that, then the knowledge has faded, but you know, like, it's a very natural thing, and I can very much understand if you're so much into this game, because it is a really, really fun game. This game right here has a whole bunch of stuff for free. You can explore amazing cinematic stories. You can explore a whole bunch of missions. You can explore raids. Not anymore, but you could explore raids. You could explore PvP. You could explore like multiplayer games. You could do so much in this game. There is so much that this game tries to do that if you're here and you're really enjoying it, that you can be like, well, why are you criticizing this stuff for things that are obvious to me? For example, one of the things that I recently talked about was about, you know, one of the things I recently talked about in this video right here was I talked about how this Warframe open world as well. Basically, it was just my coverage of this video right here of like basically it was just my coverage of the Warframe new open world thing that came with the Whispers in the Wolves. And I just wanted to like show you like, hey, what kind of bounties are there? What kind of like rank up things is there? Like, what does it look like beyond the original quest? And in there, I jokingly said right here at the start, I said like, man, you know, back in the day, I was so obsessed with Warframe. It was such an important thing to me that if I would find a battle pass right here that would sell me Stoker things, it would feel like sacrilege, because you know the Stoker is like holy. The Stoker is special. No one actually has the Stoker, because the Stoker is, you don't do that. However, right now, you know, I don't care about that anyway. You know, they can do whatever they want. But back in the day, that would have been very important to me. And then people in the comments actually thought that that was something that was very important. Like, for instance, let me see right here where that was. Let me see if I can find a comment. Let's see. There was someone right here. Oh, yeah. Here. Only a select few players at TennoCon. Alright, hold on. They say, only a select few players at TennoCon have played the Stalker. Did you not play the quest, bro? The quest where you play as the Stalker. I don't know, man. You clearly have no idea what you're yapping about. The thing is, I actually haven't played that quest. Because that quest will probably be either the Jade Shadows, or it will be the Lotus Eaters, or it'll be something that I haven't played yet. I tell you, the last quest that I've played right now is Whispers in the Walls. That's as far as I am. Now, I get that that's very weird, because like this right here may actually be something, if you're not super into Warframe, you may have your criticism something to be reflected where you're like, what the hell are they talking about? If I'm telling you right now that I haven't played the newest Warframe quests, even though they are available, you may be like, why are you doing that? Why haven't you played the Warframe quests that are out there? Everyone does that, right? And I would do that too. But right now, I'm actually working on a video when it comes to like Warframe lore and kind of like trying to put it all together. And I want to finish that before I do that. So I don't know these quests. I don't know what's going to happen beyond Whispers in the Wall. And that's where I'm coming from. That is my experience of this game. And this is something where I think like the difference becomes very, very clear. Where I don't have the experience that you have. And this right here is when it comes to like one single quest. But at the same time, it could also be about like me not understanding that they change things around when it comes to the keybinds of like the heavy melee, which is why I didn't understand the Zenistar. Similarly, I may not understand like how things work in the game if I'm new to the game, or if I dropped out earlier and I'm coming back now. And this right here is what I think is the big difference, where a lot of this Warframe criticism, like stuff where people feel like they can't express any negative opinions about the game, or people feel like people are just like, they're just like taking the piss out of the game, and they're just yapping about, and they're just like saying shit to talk bad about the game, but they don't know what they're talking about. I think a lot of this comes down to that people who really, really like this game are really, really into this game, and they follow everything about the game, and it's so natural to them that you know everything about the game. Like, you would complete every quest the moment it comes out. You read all the patch notes, you read all the changes, you know all the drop tables, you know all the wiki stuff. They expect that, because it's not that they're weird. I mean, technically, it is a bit weird, but I mean, so was I. I did all that stuff, and it was very natural to me to know that there were certain lines that were being said in the quests that didn't really match like what they said 5 years prior, because I still remember those lines because I was so up to date. I'm no longer anymore. And that's where you have the second group of players who, if they're returning players, they don't know many things. There's gaps in their knowledge. And you could say, you could read up on that, but let me tell you something here. This is something where I've talked a lot about, like, what is the perspective of players who are really much into the game, and why it's very natural to them to, like, assume that everyone knows everything, because you like this game, you play it, right? So why don't you know everything? But let me give you the perspective of someone who is returning, or someone who is not fully into the game anymore. I have many things going on in my life. I'm doing many different games. If you go right here to the channel right here, what you find is that there is many different videos. Of course, there are some Warframe videos right here, but we're also playing Black Myth Wukong. We're talking about Among Us. We're talking about, like, making content creation. We're talking about censoring things on the internet. We're talking about Kick right here. I'm going to TwitchCon San Diego. There's a whole bunch of things I'm doing out here. Warframe is one part of my life, and I don't have the entire day to play Warframe. So, if I do play the game of Warframe, what do I want to do? For example, if I want to go back and play the game, and I want to go and play with a certain melee weapon right here, let's go say I want to go play with a Zenistar, what do? Do I go on the wiki and read up on all the changes that have happened to it and see if there's changes to the melee system, changes to the buttons, and like all the patch notes and the hot fixes, which may take me like an hour or 2 hours, or I don't know how long, because I don't know how many changes have happened? Or do I want to play the game? And this is what I feel. For me, as someone who doesn't have all day to put into the game because there's other things in my life, I'm not going to read up on everything. I'm not going to like look up on all the changes or read up on all the update notes or whatever, because I'd rather play the game that I've come to play than do homework on playing the game that I want to play. That's why I will not know certain things. That's why I will not know that things have changed. And if I feel like, hey, my E button is not working anymore the way it used to, like the thing that comes to mind is like, oh, they probably nerfed it. Do I go and look it up? If I really care about, I could. But most of the times I'm not like, oh, I'm just going to switch to the other weapon. I'm just going to use what works because that works for me. And I'd rather go and play this quest, or I'd rather go play this new content, or I'd rather go play with a friend with like the content that I know I like, rather than go and sit for this entire thing right now. That is something which may be a bit weird for you to understand if you're super into like this game and like you read up on everything, you want to figure out everything because your builds are very important in this game, or like the way that you play this game is very important to you. For me, it's not as important because I'd rather spend time playing the game, and I don't really dive that deep into it because it's just one of the parts of my life. And that's where I think that the difference comes into where if people return to this game or people casually play it and they come with criticism because of things that are either like uninformed because they just don't know, or may actually be legit criticism because there are actually things about this game that I didn't see was like were something bad until I came back from like other games and I came back here. I'm like, well, Warframe does a lot of things rather okay. But also what they do, they introduce a whole bunch of things and then just kind of leave them be. And because they try everything at the same time, nothing they do is actually really good. Like, let's say the story, for example. The cinematic quests are great, but the story itself in terms of cohesion and the pace that it comes out, honestly, there are better story games out there. There are way better story games out there. And that's just one aspect. I mean, like, if you're part of the PvP community that still plays, like, the PvP modes, well, good luck on you. Like, seriously, like, amazing that you've been holding out for so long. But yeah, I mean, the PvP mode is there, but it doesn't get all the love because Warframe has to shift from one thing to the other. There are many things that you can complain about Warframe, about like very legitimate things, but you can also complain about things that you may not be very much informed about. And what you may not understand if you're fully into this game is that people may not be fully informed because they're just not. They don't want to. There's so many things going on. And that is something which, if you're hearing someone talk about Warframe in a very negative way, if you're hearing this Warframe criticism, you could assume that they're just out there to negatively talk about the game. They're just out there to harm the game's reputation and be a hater. But what I think is most likely the case is, let's say they're talking about, oh, you only played the Stalker during the time in TennoCon back in the day. That was the only time the Stalker was being played. Well, if they're referencing TennoCon 2018, maybe the thing is that they've played this game last time around that time, and they don't have that further knowledge. So instead of saying, you don't know what you're talking about, didn't you play that during the quests? Why not say like, oh, there is a quest maybe where you played the Stalker. Have you played that already? Inquire for further knowledge. If you really want to comment on it, if you really want to rectify something, or just like listen to it, be like, this person doesn't know it. They'll figure it out, or they won't. Who cares? I mean, at the end of the day, my opinion is just as valid as your opinion. Like, me being a content creator doesn't really matter shit. You playing 10,000 hours doesn't really matter shit compared to someone who plays like 100 hours. At the end of the day, it's just like a fun little game. We can ramble about it because like the thing that I like to do is I like to talk about it. I like to make videos about it because I just think it's fun. I just think it's like fun entertainment. Like we like to ramble about like the weather, or we like to ramble about like the newest like Ferrari versus Porsche. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's just for fun. It's just for like shits and giggles, and we can occupy our minds a little bit about it. We can speculate about what could be fun about changing in this game, but we don't necessarily think that it will actually make a change, right? Because that's never really going to happen. I mean, you can post something in the forums, whatever, right? But the devs have their game. They have their way of like what they think is going to change and what they want to do. And you can give them suggestions, but if we're going to have a 2-hour-long conversation about how we should change systems in the game, it's not going to influence them. So I'm just taking this as entertainment. I'm just having fun with this, and I hope you are too. So if you are facing Warframe criticism, keep in mind that a lot of the people that are reacting to you, most of the time they just don't really understand as to why you don't know the things that you don't know. A lot of times, like, they feel like you're bringing a bad argument to them because what you're saying are things that you should know about. Like, you should know that the last 2 death streams, they already discussed this topic and they're going to fix it. Even though... And that's because they don't think... And that's because for them, it's very natural that every single Warframe player should watch all the death streams. Even though, for most people, they actually don't. And if you are very much into Warframe and you're seeing people criticize the game, then please just stop and think about, maybe they don't know all these things, and they don't really have time to know all these things, because there's other things going on. So if they're making an opinion, or if they're really angry or saying something about like, hey, this is bad about the game, and you feel that they're wrong because they're missing something about a bigger picture, instead of being angry at them, maybe tell them like, hey, have you considered this? Have you looked at that? And maybe from then, maybe they'll be able to reconsider, like, hey, like this, I didn't know about this. This changes my opinion, and they'll be able to enjoy the game more. Because at the end of the day, returning players have other options with other games. And if they come back to a game and they feel like, hey, like this is a fun thing, but there's one thing that's weird, and they talk about that, and all of a sudden they get shut down because you don't know what you're talking about. What are you doing here? Get out of here. You should never play this game. They'll probably stop playing the game. I'm not saying that we should treat them as first-class citizens. At the end of the day, new players are something that really keep a game going, and the reason I haven't talked about new players is because a lot of times new players are just like so amazed by everything that, you know, they don't really have that many critical opinions, and they're also very open to new information because they don't know anything. Whereas returning players generally tend to be, they have old knowledge bases and they don't know what to update, and they don't really, it's not easy to update old knowledge rather than just to create new knowledge. But new players are also very important, and the people that continue to play the game when everyone else stops are also very important. But let's not alienate a group of people who are returning by scaring them away. That's as far as I think we should talk about Warframe criticism. I think that that's where the crux of the issue is. And if you don't think so, or if you think it comes from somewhere else, please feel free to let me know. But I hope that this has given some clarity as to where I come from with my Warframe experience. I'm a returning player. I played this very seriously, very intensely, from 2014 to 2018. Then around 2018, 2019, had my differences with the studio. I decided to go somewhere else. I decided to go and play other games. I decided to no longer renew my Warframe partnership, which right now I'm not a Warframe creator, and I don't really care to be. Like, right now, I'm just having fun farming things in the game. If I want to have things in the game, if I want to get free items in the game, I mean, I might joke about it, but honestly, I don't really care. I mean, I don't have to, I don't really need them to play the latest updates, nor do I think it's really fun to have everything right at the start, because the farming can be content as well, and maybe I'll only play this for like 2 months and then move on to something else. I mean, I'll never play Black Move Walking. I mean, for example, Black Move Wukong is a game I really enjoy right now, but I don't see myself playing that next year. I think we're going to be finished with that in a couple of weeks. So maybe Warframe will see that same fate, or maybe it won't. I don't think that's worth it for me to like pursue a partnership right now. So that's my experience with it, and that's basically all I have to say. I hope it was somewhat understandable. It's a bit of a ramble, but I think it was a good ramble. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know. Bree, how's it going? Good to see. Let me take a look as to what everyone in chat has said, because I've ranted a little bit, I've rambled a little bit. River Villager, good to see you. Hello, privates and recruits. Warframe partner opinions doesn't matter. I really don't care about that. Like, seriously, like, the thing that I feel when it comes to Warframe partnership or the Warframe creative stuff is people care about that way too much. It's just like, as I've always said, oh shoot, I'm running out of time, by the way. As I've always said, when it comes to like the creators, like partnerships or whatever, Twitch partnership, Warframe partnership, whatever, the only thing that it signifies is that these two entities have a relation. So like when I was with Warframe back in the day, basically what it meant was like me and Warframe, like we have something where they give me free shit in the game, and then I can cover that and I can make videos about that would benefit them. That's all it was. That's all it was. It didn't mean anything more. It didn't mean that I knew more about you and than the game, that my content was better than people that weren't partnered or whatever. It didn't mean shit. But people made it shit because they feel oftentimes that like it feels part of their ego. It's like they feel like the moment I get partner, then I matter. And then they push that very much, and then people accept that, which I think is just absolutely stupid. But yeah, unlike the no-name NPC player who doesn't contribute to the community at all. Yokai says, just remember, never ask stuff on in-game chat. Warframe bot will ban you for no reason. The reason the Kingpin system could not make it because it infringed on the Nemesis system patent that the Warner Brothers won. Really? I did not know that. That is an insane story. We're gonna check into that next time, because honestly, like I got 5 minutes until I need to be somewhere. But yeah, Jade Shadow, you play a stalker. Don't tell me. Listen. Trying to stay spoiler free here. But yeah, no, that spoiler has already been dropped for me. I will not be taking criticism from anyone under 1,000 hours, Rab says. I'm already on 6,000 hours and counting. Yeah, like, it's like what you're gonna get with that. I mean, like, I can understand. See, like, the thing is, I understand it because I've been there, but at the same time, it's also like, coming back from there to here, it's like, I remember how much I cared about, like, the stupid login change, where all of a sudden, like, if you logged in for, like, 100 days, now you could get the Zenistar because you could choose your weapons. I was like, man, like, I've been logging in for 1,500 days now. 1,500 days. And now, all of a sudden, other people are going to get what I got. Like, why don't they log in for 1,500 days? And now to have more of a life, I realize, like, logging in for 1,500 days straight in the game, if that's the way you get your shit in the game, that's kind of, not a game I want to play. So yeah, like, that kind of stuff, like, really omidrives to certain things. You're focusing too much on comments made by ignorance. I think that's important, though, because to talk about, especially when it comes to this Warframe criticism stuff, because I think that they would say that I'm the ignorant, and I can also see why they think that I'm the ignorant, because I am ignorant on things like, I didn't know there was something like Tenokai. I didn't know, like, the key binds have changed for using your heavy melee. I didn't know the Jade Shadow quest at all. I didn't know all these things. And still I'm out here proclaiming my opinion because I think it's fun, I think it's entertaining. At the same time, you know, like, I'm also ignorant. But we're all ignorant. We all don't know the entire picture. So that's why I think it's important when it comes to this criticism stuff, let's at least make sure that if you feel like someone is missing out on something, kind of meet them where they're at and help them along. Let's see. No, I didn't understand anything. Can you repeat it? Watch the clip. Watch the clip. Misha posts my streams right here. Go right here. Go to this channel right here. Subscribe! This right here is my best running channel right now, even though this right here is a garbage channel. This was literally my Twitch fault channel that I didn't care about. Now I make farm videos in here that I don't care about, but people are watching. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird. No, you're unaware, not ignorant. Oh, man. I'm always assuming, like, the worst possible first on myself, because then I can always pleasantly surprise me. So, yeah. What if my 2,000 hours are from 3 to 4 years ago? Bree, you're in my boat. You're in my boat. I feel the same way. Like, oh my knowledge, I have so much knowledge about this game, but it's all outdated. So I'm sitting here, like, telling you, like, listen, this is how it is. This is how it works. And then people are like, this hasn't been the case for ages. Do you know nothing about this game? Do you know nothing about the mod system? And I'm like, bitch, don't cite the ancient language to me. I was there when it was written. I was there. Like, I love that comment about the Warframe creative program. I was like, you talking about the Warframe creative program? The Warframe that I built? Don't you talk shit about me. But I mean, like, say, like, again, that's what I call entertainment. That's what I think is fun to talk about. But since my hours are mostly beyond veterans, by their logic, everything I say is pure true. Assuming the worst of yourself sounds like a brilliant way to chip away at your mental health. Don't do that. Well, like, I'd rather have that than believe my own bullshit. Because I've had times where I believe my own bullshit. And, like, for me, it's just, like, a way to, like, stay very critical of myself. I have 3 more minutes. And then I'm cutting this stream so short. It's insane. Bree says, I'm kind of up to date because I still mod for gym, but even then, I'm lost half the time. Yeah, like, that's what I feel with this game as well. It's like, at a certain point in time, like, I also, like, shout out to Big Jim, by the way. Jim is, like, I love how he's, like, one of the only few OG Warframe creators that's actually stuck around all this time and still plays the game, because there's so many people that have completely quit, deleted their channels, or just people that have moved on entirely, which I think is amazing as well. But, yeah, like, there are so many people that were around during our time that are no longer doing Warframe anymore, and me neither. Like, I'm not counting myself in the ones that remain, because right now I'm doing Warframe right now, but I'm also doing a whole bunch of other things. So, yeah, like, I think it's amazing how he's done it and how he's still stuck around and how he's, it seems to me like he's doing it right now. Seems to me like he's doing quite good. So, yeah, but yeah, anyway, like, I do feel that way as well. It's like, I was thinking about, like, oh, should I return to this game? I've thought about it a couple of times, and one thing that always held me back is, like, I'll never be able to, like, catch up with everything again, because there's so many things I don't understand. Cost me so much time. So right now, like, I'm just kind of, like, leaning into the angle of, like, hey, there's some things that, like, I do want to get the lore straight for, like, if I go to the major updates, because there's just some things I'm like, that's something I find interesting. And then the rest of it, I'll work with whatever build that works for me. And if there's something like the Zenistar that pops up now, we'll lean into that. If there's something that I can rant about that I think is entertaining, we'll rant about that. And then, you know, like, at a certain point in time, if I get a little bit bored of it, I'll go into another game. Like, I'd love to play Age of Empires that we're going to be playing tomorrow. But anyway, I do have to really go now. But yeah, Warframe is not worth to make content about it. Yet you're still watching a Warframe stream. And I'm still streaming it. We're all insane. But yeah, you're right about that. Warframe content doesn't get you the most amount of money. It's very, very repetitive. And honestly, I would recommend you try something else if you want to start out. But if you really enjoy this game and you want to start out making videos, why not make it about it? But yeah, I want to keep up with the lore and the rest I don't care. Hey, I am in the same boat. I mean, like, I just want to keep up with the latest quests. I just want to make that lore piece. And then for the rest of the coming videos, I will have my facts straight. And I actually know what the hell I'm talking about, and then the rest of it is just, yeah, whatever. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for that little rant at the end, but I think that was also important just to kind of talk about in general, but also talk about for the people watching the Clips channel, because I think that was important to bring about. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me in this quest to make the Zenistar better. We had a pretty good some progress on there. We doubled the duration, but we need to find some more. And if you know more ways of extending the duration of the Zenistar, feel free to let me know. Then we'll figure it out. Anyway, see you guys around, because I have something to be. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Age of Empires 2, and I'm going to go online for the very first time. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but we'll see. All right, see you guys around, eh?